Hello everyone. Do you know how many injuries, accidents, and how much productive time is lost due to the use of cell and smartphones? In today's age of technology, the use of smartphones has become an obsessive addiction that sometimes causes injury, loss of production time, and even destroys relationships. For my speech today, I will persuade you, the audience, to reduce their smartphone usage, and you will thank me later. According to the web article, Texting and Driving Statistics 2023, published by Forbes.com, texting and driving is one of the riskiest behaviors that you could do behind the wheel of a vehicle. The article states that driving distracted for 5 seconds while driving at 55 miles an hour is the equivalent to driving an entire football field with your eyes closed. These distractions could easily cause accidents, injury, or death on the roadways. Drivers that were surveyed in the article, 39% of them admitted to driving while texting or emailing. Some of those statistics show that 13% of distracted driving accidents resulted in fatalities. 9% of distracted driving injuries, crashes accounted for 30,000 accidents. Also, 9% of police reported distracted accidents equate to over 50,000 incidents. Studies have shown that texting while driving is comparable to drinking and driving, or driving while extremely tired. The next reason why people should reduce their smartphone usage is the addiction to cell phones. According to the web article, cell phone addiction can lead to neurotic and self-centered behavior, published by Dr. Darlene Claire in 2020, states that technology addiction is a growing problem, and cell phone addiction has caused many failed relationships and careers. The article also mentions about cell phones provide the user with a temporary sense of acceptance and satisfaction, which the brain craves more of. Dr. Claire also states that cell phones promote narcissistic and neurotic behavior. Injuries caused by the use of smartphones is another reason to reduce your cell phone usage. According to the web article, Accidents Risk Associated with Smartphone Addiction, a study on university students in Korea, published by the National Library of Medicine in 2017, states that the risks of injury of people on their cell phones while performing normal everyday tasks has grown exponentially. The cell phone's many distracting features are causing people to trip, fall, resulting in injuries, cuts, scrapes, bruises, and breaks. The cell phone's many distracting features preoccupy the users and takes their focus away from what they are doing. Another thing is cell phones consume too much unproductive time, according to the web article, Why Do Smartphones Make Us So Unproductive? Here's what you can do about it, published by makeuseof.com. The article states, that the average American spends between 5 to 6 hours a day on their cell phones. All this time and the use of cell phones interrupts one's state of flow while trying to accomplish tasks. Continuous notifications and alerts distract people from staying on the work or the task that they're working on. Using social media apps releases dopamine in the brain. It provides a short-term feeling of pleasure, and the brain craves more of that short-term feeling and repeats the cell phone usage again and again to regain that feeling. Games and apps can be highly addictive. They can hinder your performance at work and your productivity. And they also reduce attention to family and friends while visiting or having visitors or conversations. My final reason that people should reduce their smartphone usage is the health risks involved, especially with exposure to radiation and radio frequencies. According to the web article, study wireless radiation exposure for children should be hundreds of times lower than current federal limits. Published by the Environmental Working Group in 2021, the article states that the recent studies have shown cell phone usage slowly causes health issues due to radiation and radio frequency emissions. The web article claims exposure to children is recommended to be reduced by 200 to 400%. There is clear evidence that radiation and radio frequencies caused by heart tumors in lab animal studies have recently been established and studied. Cell phones have only been around for 13 to 14 years, at least smartphones, and they're just now starting to see the effects of long-term use of having them close to your head and close to your body. In summary, although smartphones have changed the world in so many good ways, their usage has caused many injuries and accidents, and we are just beginning to see the health-related issues from radiation and radio frequencies. Leaving you with this thought: you need to reduce your smartphone usage for your own safety on the road while performing normal everyday tasks, and minimize the risk of health problems related to exposure to radiation and radio frequencies. Thank you.